Good evening and welcome. You are watching Pattaya Info, your source for calm, clear, and reliable updates from Pattaya and across Chonburi province. Please take a moment, settle in, and let's begin with today's developments from around the city. In our first report, a street altercation involving foreign tourists left two men unconscious early Wednesday morning near the famous nightlife area of Walking Street, Pattaya. Police from Pattaya City Police Station received a call at approximately 6:30 a.m. on March 5th, reporting a physical confrontation between several foreign men in South Pattaya. Patrol officers, together with rescue volunteers from Sawang Boribun Rescue Foundation, quickly responded to the scene to investigate. When they arrived, they found a group of tourists gathered in the street, watching the aftermath of the incident. Two injured foreign men were discovered lying unconscious near the roadside. One of the injured men was identified as 29-year-old Lutfi Khan, a British national. Rescue personnel reported that he had suffered a dislocated hip, along with several abrasions and injuries caused during the altercation. A second foreign man, believed to also be British and estimated to be between 25 and 30 years old, was found with a head injury and multiple abrasions. Authorities noted that the man appeared to be heavily intoxicated at the time the incident occurred. Emergency responders provided immediate first aid at the scene before transporting both injured men to Pattaya Batamakun Hospital for further medical treatment. Meanwhile, the man believed to have been involved in the confrontation remained at the scene. Witnesses described him as a muscular foreigner in his 30s, wearing a gray sleeveless shirt. According to police, the man cooperated with officers and agreed to accompany them for questioning. During initial discussions with authorities, he stated that the injured men had allegedly approached and attacked him first, forcing him to defend himself. Officers escorted him to the police station where they recorded his identity and conducted background checks. One witness, 32-year-old Kittirach Sangprasert, told police that the confrontation appeared to begin earlier inside a nearby beer bar. The situation later moved outside and escalated into a physical dispute in the street. According to the witness, two or possibly three men attempted to confront the larger individual, who was reportedly accompanied by his Thai girlfriend. During the struggle, the larger man managed to push the others back, and the situation quickly turned chaotic. At one moment during the confrontation, Lutfi Khan reportedly ran forward and collided with a parked pickup truck. The impact caused him to fall heavily onto the ground, where he remained injured until rescue workers arrived. Videos recorded by bystanders and tourists later circulated online, showing several men running along the street before the confrontation became physical. The incident unfolded in full public view, with pedestrians and visitors nearby witnessing the situation. Police have confirmed that one of the injured individuals has filed an official complaint regarding the altercation. The opposing foreign man was initially questioned and later released after officers documented his details. Authorities say both sides will likely be summoned again once the injured men recover and are able to provide full statements. Investigators will then determine whether further legal action is necessary. In another development, authorities in Chonburi province carried out an operation targeting illegal foreign labor at a construction site near Jomtien beach. Officials reported that several workers attempted a dramatic escape when officers arrived to inspect the area. The operation took place on March 4th, when inspectors from the Chonburi Provincial Employment Office worked together with the Internal Security Operations Command and the Chonburi Immigration Office. Their goal was to examine a construction site for a planned 8-story hotel project located in Soi Jomtien 13. Authorities said the inspection was prompted by reports circulating online.
Those reports suggested that the project may have involved foreign investors and a workforce that potentially included employees without proper documentation. When officers arrived to begin their inspection, several workers reportedly panicked. Witnesses said some individuals attempted to flee immediately, climbing over a wall nearly 5 meters high and running into nearby areas covered with tall grass. Officials spread out across the construction site, searching both the building structure and the surrounding grounds. According to authorities, some workers attempted to hide in unusual locations to avoid detection. Investigators reported finding individuals squeezed into narrow spaces, hiding on the rooftop, and even taking cover beneath tables that had been wrapped in cloth. Despite the attempted escapes, officers eventually located and detained all individuals suspected of working without proper authorization. In total, 8 foreign workers were arrested during the operation. Officials confirmed that the group consisted of 4 Chinese nationals and 4 workers from Myanmar, including 2 men and 2 women. At the same construction site, officers also inspected an additional 45 migrant workers. After reviewing documents, authorities determined that 38 men and 7 women possessed valid work permits, allowing them to continue working legally at the location. The 8 individuals found without proper documentation were taken into custody and transferred to Pattaya City Police Station for further legal processing. During the same enforcement operation, authorities also inspected a nearby smoothie shop located along Chayapruk 2 Road. At that location, authorities discovered a Lao national working outside the scope permitted by her employment documentation. Working outside the approved job category violates Thailand's labor regulations for foreign workers. The woman was detained and transferred to investigators at Nong Pru Police Station, where legal proceedings will follow under Thailand's foreign labor management laws. Officials from the Chonburi Provincial Employment Office say they are now investigating the employers connected to both locations. Their goal is to determine whether additional legal responsibility may apply to those who hired the workers. Authorities emphasized that inspections targeting illegal labor will continue across the province. They say the effort is part of ongoing enforcement designed to ensure businesses follow employment regulations and maintain fair labor practices. In another significant case, police in Pattaya have arrested a suspect connected to a fatal assault involving a ride-hailing driver last year. Investigators from Pattaya City Police Station confirmed that the arrest took place on March 6th. The suspect, identified as Amnat Chotiprom Rach, was taken into custody at a rented room located in Soi Chalerm Prakit 14. The arrest was carried out under a warrant issued by the Pattaya Provincial Court in connection with an assault that resulted in death. The case dates back to October 21st of last year, when police received reports of a violent attack inside Soi Krom Didin, near the road leading toward Soi Khao Pai. The victim in the incident was later identified as Somkid Chanak, a motorcycle taxi driver who accepted passengers through the Bolt ride-hailing application. Investigators say the conflict began after a brief traffic interaction between the suspect and the driver. According to statements later provided by the suspect, he had already been involved in a heated argument with his girlfriend at the time. After the minor traffic contact, the suspect believed the driver had insulted him verbally. In a moment of anger, the suspect attacked the driver physically. Police say the victim suffered severe injuries during the assault and later passed away as a result. Investigators were able to identify the suspect after reviewing video footage recorded by witnesses at the scene. The recordings helped authorities confirm the identity of the person responsible for the attack. During questioning, the suspect told police that he did not intend to cause fatal harm. He stated that he only realized the victim had died after he was arrested. He reportedly expressed regret and acknowledged responsibility for his actions. He also indicated that he would accept legal consequences under the law. According to investigators, he suggested members of his family contact the victim's relatives in order to offer financial compensation as part of the legal process. Police have now placed the suspect in custody while further proceedings move forward through the Thai judicial system. Authorities say the case highlights how quickly disputes on the road can escalate, especially in busy tourist areas where ride-hailing drivers and motorcycles are common. They remind the public that acts of violence, even when driven by anger or impulsive reactions, can carry serious legal consequences. And finally, Pattaya has officially begun one of its largest annual events celebrating music and tourism. The Pattaya Music Festival 2026 opened on the evening of March 6th, transforming the city's coastline into a vibrant outdoor music venue.
The opening ceremony took place at the main stage along central Pattaya Beach. The event was presided over by Naris Niramaiwong, governor of Chonburi province. He was joined by several officials, including Parameus Nampishes, the mayor of Pattaya City, along with representatives from local government agencies and law enforcement. The festival is organized through cooperation between Pattaya City and the Chonburi Provincial Administrative Organization. This year's event is presented under the theme, Pattaya Waves Got Rhythm. Organizers say the goal is to highlight Pattaya as a global tourism destination while supporting the local economy. Throughout the festival, Pattaya Beach will host live performances from leading Thai artists across several musical styles, including T-pop, rock, and hip-hop. The concerts take place with the ocean as a natural backdrop, creating a unique seaside atmosphere for visitors. Performances are scheduled across 4 consecutive weekends in March. The first weekend takes place at Central Pattaya Beach, followed by the second weekend at Jomtien Beach near the Now Hotel. The third weekend moves to Samay Beach, while the final weekend will take place at Naklua Public Park near Bodhi Plaza. Organizers say the goal is to spread the performances across multiple locations, helps distribute tourism activities throughout the region. The festival is also being promoted as a green event, with efforts to reduce plastic use and encourage environmentally friendly practices. Admission remains completely free for all concerts, allowing residents and visitors alike to enjoy the performances throughout the month. Opening night featured several popular Thai artists, including VISS, Tigger, Jackie Jackran, Percy's, and Da Endorphin. Additional performers continue throughout the festival, with concerts scheduled every Friday and Saturday evening. City officials say the event not only celebrates music, but also reinforces Pattaya's reputation as a lively international destination for entertainment and tourism. And that brings us to the end of today's report. You have been watching Pattaya Info, bringing you clear and responsible news updates from Pattaya and the surrounding region. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate you staying with us. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you again soon on Pattaya Info.